How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. Oh, I'm doing pretty good myself, if I do say so. A little bit tired, a little bit wore out from work, but you know, everything's going pretty good. That's me, so hope you guys are doing good too. However, this match is going to be a setup that I've been trying to run for a while, but I have not been able to achieve it, and I have not posted any videos because of it. I want to get the full video, so yeah, I finally got one last night, and I decided to put it up. Setup, or the score streak setup, is VTOL Warship, K9 Unit, and Swarm. Now this map isn't exactly the best map for that, as far as the way I play, because I don't really play distance at all. I don't do it. I mean, I do run assault rifles, but even those I don't play with that much. I never snipe. Like, there's something I would love to get gameplay of, and it's something I would love to become good at, but I just can't do it. I don't know why. I'm much more of a running gunner, shotgun, SMG type person. That's the gameplay that I provide. Pretty much, you know, 90% of the time that's what I do. Every now and again, I mean, like I said, I'll run some assault rifles, but it's just something that's not my play style. It's something I can't get adapted to. I mean, it hinders me as far as playing wise, but it's just something I can't do. So that's pretty much why I run SMGs and shotguns a lot, and why most of my gameplay revolves around them. Now, back onto the score streaks. Yeah, this is a setup I've been on try for a while. It does require quite a bit of, I guess, finesse, you could say, because if you mess up, you pretty much if you die within the first minute or so of gameplay like I did, it takes a very long time to set this back up, or it does for me. Well, it wouldn't necessarily, but on this map, it's a very big map, so, and I'm running, like I said, I'm running SMGs, or the SMMC, so that's why it takes me all. This video is actually, the gameplay in this video is actually kind of slow for that reason, and I have I think I have all my deaths before I actually start picking up the score streak. And once I do get it, you know, one feeds into the other, so, yeah. But yeah, besides that, I mean, pretty much, like I said, the way I run all my SMGs, it's either laser sight silencer, or it's going to be full metal jacket long barrel. That's how I run all my SMGs. That's just the way I've run them for a very long time, or since this game came out, that's the way I'm going to run them for probably the remainder of this game. And yeah, it's just, I think it's a lot more efficient. And of course, I'm always running the EMP grenades, because to me they make the most sense to use. They might be cheap to a degree, but that's just what I use. So and C4. Now, one thing though about this setup, like I said, I was trying to get like I said, the biggest score streak setup, and these are the pretty much the 3 biggest score streaks in the game. And I've been wanting to run this and try and get some gameplay of it, but like I said, I would always get like 1 or 2 kills away from my VTOL, and just out of nowhere I would get shot in the back or something. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened every single time I tried to do this, and I finally had it work out in this gameplay and decided to do it. Even though it's near the end, it's still I still want to post it because of it was fun for me, even though the gameplay is kind of slow, and I thought it'd be something enjoyable for you guys to watch. And you can see, I mean, we're winning by more than double, or we're winning by roughly double. So really, I mean, the team is doing really good, and yeah, I mean, it's just a really fun game. 2 of my teammates, which I play with regularly, which is Sergeant Buckshot and Big Easy. They were both, I think they were both sniping. I'm not sure if they both were. And I know Big Easy snipes a lot. He's really good at it. But I've tried watching his gameplays and stuff, and I've tried watching a lot of gameplays. I cannot get the hang of sniping in this game. Now, if it was Gears, it'd be a different story. Like Gears, I can hold my own in sniping a lot of the time, but with this game, it just cannot do it. I can't pick it up that well. I can't quick scope really that well. I can, like I said, every now and again I can do okay, but for the most part, I choose not to do sniping. if I'm gonna do something like that, I'll do assault rifles instead. But if you do play like I do and play primarily SMGs and more of a run and gunner, I would suggest using Ghost. A lot of people do use that. Ghost and Fast Hands. That's always something I like to run too. Because you can, I don't know, it just makes everything a lot more fast-paced for the gameplay. It makes everything a lot, I don't know, more fun for me. I think that's the last kill of the game that I have until I get the score streak, or until I get my VTOL, which essentially leads into the other two. No, actually, I get VTOL and I get my K9 unit both just through gun kills, and then the swarm I get through VTOL, I think. So, I think that's how the setup went. The MSMC is one of the more used SMGs in the game. I'm sure that everybody and their brothers used it, and I'm sure a lot of people played against it. It's really annoying, to be honest. And like I said, a lot of people complain about SMGs, and that's like all people use, but I mean, it's just there. I don't see anything wrong with it because it's a playstyle. And as far as me running Ghost and Hardline, the reason I'm doing that is Ghost, because this is such a large map. If I get caught with my pants down anywhere at a distance battle, more than likely I'm going to lose it because of, I mean, the SMG that I'm using just can't. I mean, it can't outgun an assault rifle or a sniper rifle at really long range unless they have terrible aim, which a lot of times that is the case in the long run. Is they do just have terrible aim and you can outgun them, but I didn't want to risk it on this map, especially because of everything in this map is very long based. There are no really close corridors except places that people are trying to set up to get to a sniping position or something of that nature. So that's pretty much how I would run all these maps, and how, I mean, it's the only way to really run these maps. And you can see there's a lot of sniping going on and stuff, and I'm trying to stay, kind of wiggle my way around all the corridors and try and sneak around. And once again, I mean, a lot of people do complain, like I said, about Ghost and things, but I mean, you have to stay moving. It isn't like I could just sit in a corner like Assassin Pro or Modern Warfare. I could just sit in a corner and just wait somewhere for somebody. And I mean, that's something I never understood, because of it seemed like a really just boring, uneventful style gameplay. Which, like I said, this gameplay is a little slow. However, I'm never just sitting still in one spot for very, very long periods of time. I mean, I'm moving pretty much regularly. I mean, so I don't see a problem with it. And I thought that C4 should have killed that guy, but I don't know. I guess that was him there. It come through. And here's where my score streak is going to be set up. My VTOL and then my K9 unit, which I get right here. So yeah, that's I call in the K9 first, then decided to call in the VTOL, then decided to call in the swarm. And guys, the swarm in this video, excuse my language, but it is fucking outrageous. I think the swarm gets like close to 20 kills. Like, I've never had a swarm do that much damage. I mean, it was just intense. At this point, I did have to get this out of the theater or the vault or whatever. But at this point, everybody that was on my team was pretty much cheering because of there's a K9 unit, there's a VTOL in the air, and everybody's like freaking out and asking where all this shit's coming from. And it's all legit. Like I said, it's all gun kills. K9 unit gets me that last one, and I get a swarm here. Watch this swarm gameplay. I mean, this video does end short because for some reason just look at this. It's so ridiculous. Certain maps, just, you cannot get away from this thing. I mean, you spawn, and if you don't spawn inside, you're just, God, it's just so intense. But yeah, what I was saying though is this video does end short because for some reason it wasn't all in the vault, but I can 100% promise you there's only a few seconds left of the game, and I didn't get any more kills, I didn't die any more times, and this is pretty much the end of where you see it, and then I show my score. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the end, unfortunately, so hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.